Hey guys, and a very warm welcome back to What's for Tea, and I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Right guys, so here it is. This is my take on an Indian takeaway style lamb and potato curry. Now I actually filmed this already, and when I went to upload it, something went wrong, so I had to redo it, so that's why it's taken a wee bit longer for me to get it up. Right guys, this curry is absolutely delicious. There's so many amazing flavours going on in this. So guys, this is what you're going to need if you want to give this particular recipe a go. First of all, you'll need 350 grams of finely diced red onion, 1 pint of water, 500 grams of cubed potatoes. You'll need about 150 mils of sunflower oil for frying. You'll need some cubed ripe tomatoes, about 400 grams. You'll also need some lamb leg steaks, guys. Now, about 500 grams, but you're going to cube these. Now, I can't stress enough, get the best that you can afford. It makes all the difference in this, and it's going to cut your cooking time right down. If you use a cheaper cut of lamb or something a bit tougher, you know, you're going to have to cook it a lot longer than I'm showing you guys here. So if you can, try and get the lamb leg steaks. Like I said, about 500 grams. You'll also need a fresh bunch of coriander or cillantro. You're going to be using about a handful just at the end. You'll need a tablespoon of garlic paste, a tablespoon of ginger paste, 3 tablespoons of cumin seeds. You'll need a tablespoon each of chilli powder. You can use mild or hot. I'm just using the mild one. A tablespoon of coriander powder, a tablespoon of ground turmeric, a tablespoon of ground cumin, and you'll also need a teaspoon of garam massala powder just for the end. It's more of a finishing powder. Right guys, so let's go over to the cooker and we'll see what we do next. First thing you want to do guys is get your pan on and get some sunflower in the bottom and nicely warmed. Once it's hot, you want to pop in your cumin seeds. Now keep these in here for a couple of minutes guys, just moving around, because you just want to infuse your oil with a lovely flavour of those seeds, and it's going to release a beautiful sort of fragrance. It's lovely, it's so fragrant. Just give it a minute guys, and then you can pop in your onions. Just give them a stir round, and again you're just going to give these a few minutes just to sort of soften up a wee bit. You can use white onions guys if you prefer, doesn't really make any difference. I just think the colour's a bit prettier. Once you've done that guys, you can pop in your garlic and your ginger paste. Again guys, you can use fresh if you like fresh, and also pop in some salt, as much as you like. I've just used about a teaspoon here, and just stir the whole thing in. Like I say, just give it a couple of minutes to soften up a wee bit guys. Then after that, you can go and pop your lamb in. Just give it a wee stir round. You want to leave this for about 10 minutes guys. Just let it simmer away, and then go back and give it another wee stir after the 10 minutes. And then again guys, pop your lid back on and give it another 10 minutes. And then you go and pop your potatoes in. Just try and keep them sort of same size as the lamb. Bite-sized pieces guys. The bigger potatoes are, the longer it'll take to cook. So I just like to make them quite small. And then you can put in some chilli guys. I'm just using some red chilli flakes, but you can put in fresh chilies if you like, or just leave it out altogether. It's up to you. And then you can pop your tomatoes in, and your 4 powders. which were the chilli, the coriander, the ground turmeric and the cumin. You're going to keep your garam masala powder right to the end, guys. So it's just your big 4 that you're putting in here. And just give the whole thing a stir round. I don't add any liquid at this stage, guys, because your tomatoes are going to break down and give off quite a bit of liquid as well. That's why it's quite important to use ripe tomatoes, because the more ripe they are, the more liquid they're going to give you. And then cover and cook again, guys, for about 10 minutes. And then you can now add some water. Although I've got a pint of water, I've only added half a pint because it's easier, you know, to add it if it's getting too dry. And it's a lot more difficult to, you know, to try and get rid of the liquid. So just use half a pint and just give it a stir back through. If you find it's too thick at the end, guys, or later on, you can always pop in more if you want. Just depends how saucy you want it, really. This is going to be cooking for about half an hour, guys. But you don't want to do it, you know, too quickly. Just on a nice gentle simmer. But pop back every now and again and just give it a stir through. Just to keep an eye on your water level. Just like I'm doing here. The longer it's cooking, guys, obviously the thicker it's going to get. But you're just really waiting on your potatoes getting tender now. And because that lamb is amazing quality, I know that when my potatoes are ready, the lamb is going to be ready as well. So I'm just testing the potatoes here. And you see it's getting thicker. I'm just going to squash a potato at the side of the pan just to let you see, you know, that's the potatoes now ready. So we're not far away, guys. And I could probably call that ready just now, guys, but I actually like to rest these kinds of curries and stews and things at the end for about 15-20 minutes. It just lets the meat relax and it gets even more tender. So right at the end, guys, you want to pop in your garam masala powder, just a teaspoon, and a handful of fresh coriander or cilantro. I think you guys call it cilantro in the States. And just give the whole thing a gentle stir through. This smelled amazing, guys. It really did. Those spices are incredible. Just let it simmer again for another few minutes, guys, just to get the flavour of that coriander through your sauce. Just a gentle simmer, because it's cooked by now, so you don't really need to cook it any further. And that's it. I mean, I've let this rest for about 15 minutes and it was wonderful. Delicious. You can see there, it's lovely and thick, it's all came together. Perfectly cooked lamb and potatoes. It's just fall apart tender, guys, it really was. But I can't stress enough about the lamb. Please do get the best that you can, because it makes a world of difference. And you just want to pop it into your plate, guys. So we just have rice. You can have whatever you like. Pop the curry on top. And I just served this with some Indian naan bread as well. I suppose I should have actually had basmati rice with this, but I didn't actually have any, so I've just used bog standard, long grain rice, which is fine. And that's it, guys, easy peasy. And like I say, it smelled divine. So it did, and it was delicious. So thank you very much again, guys, for popping over and seeing what's going on. And thank you for your patience as well. So until next time, guys, do take care of yourselves, and I'll see you back soon. Bye for now. Bye now.